your girl Mo Christine. On today's episode of Kicking It, we've got Prince
Mark Anthony signing in. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, no problem.
Shouts out to Mo Christine. There's more eats, there's more travels, there's more everything.
Everything. And guess what? We've got the Yeezy guy in the house. So definitely has to get you in studio because Yeezys. That's all you talk about. That's all you wear. That's what you're wearing right now.
Honestly, guys, like how I see fashion nowadays, it's more forward. And shouts out to everyone that wears retros. I'm not hating against you, but that's the past. We're in the future now. We in the future. I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking, guys. Do whatever you want.
He's taking shots.
I'm joking. Do whatever you want, guys. There's no rules. I just feel like Yeezy's just my energy right now. It's just like my vision, right? It's just, it's a mood. Trust me, if you know, you know.
All right, so we know you as the Yeezy guy. Besides that, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Originally, I actually am a designer back in 2014. I have my own brand, but long story short is I wanted to create like a following, like I wanted to create a crowd. And now the sneaker market has received me a little bit more than the timeless style, you know, bow ties, you know, like the classy wear, the classic style, the suit and tie vibe, that used to be my vibe. But streetwear is more creative and there's more options, and I was received well in streetwear. So now I was able to create a foundation and also a little following, nothing serious, like I'm nobody, right? But shouts out to those who know me, like salute to y'all, appreciate the support. Shouts out to everyone who copped the Nickel brand, BAM!
So what's the brand, what is it called?
As of now, honestly guys, there is no name. It's just called PMA merch, but it's nothing serious, right? It's just like merchandise, right? Because my main objection is to like sell. I'm a sales guy. You know, I'm a sales guy. I like to sell, but I like creating. But yeah, so like streetwear kind of received me more than a timeless style because I was able to build a following through streetwear. And I'm not gonna lie, like the Yeezys help because there's not a lot of people that ride for Ye. There is, but there's not a lot of people like in the forefront that are like, you know, like unapologetically just doing it. Like we're repping the future. We're repping the vision of Ye. That's all it really is. We see his vision and we're moving forward with it. I know he may have said whatever he wanted to say, but at least we know that Ye's true to himself. Like he's not trying to hide anything. You know what I mean, right? Like at least we know him. There's a lot of artists that want to name any few, but like they're too perfect. But yeah, so virtually I'm a designer turned content creator, but I'm using all these tools to show for me into the forefront to sell. Like that's technically what it is.
I got you.
I don't care about being famous. I don't care about being famous. I don't care about that. The reality of it is, like, I want to just create a following with streetwear with my clothing. That's basically what it is. I just want the bands. You done though.
All right, so we have our sneak peek, hashtag sneak peek, Kicking It with Mo, where you are going to show us, you know, a little kick cam. Show us what you got on today. All right, so what are those?
What are those?
What are they called?
So these dropped 2020 February. They're called the Yeezy basketball. When these first were leaked, it's been like 2 years. We wanted these to drop obviously before 2020, right? There was leaks of this since 2018, and there was so much high anticipation. It was crazy, and we finally got them, right? And he made them available for everyone. The hype died down. Not gonna lie, that's why a lot of people don't really know about it. The hype died down. But other than that, it's a very comfortable silhouette. It's functional, but it's fashion at the same time. Like you can dress up with this. Not a lot of ball shoes. You could get your put on with it. You know what I mean? Get your put on with it. Not a lot of ball shoes you can really dress up. Jordan 1s, obviously you can dress up with those. Those are very simple silhouette. But this has like a high fashion vibe. Yeah, it's edgy. You know, I'm not here to sell anything. That's just the vibe.
That's what you got on today. That's what he got on today. All right? Okay, so why Yeezys? When did this love for the Yeezys start?
Okay, so I never really liked Yeezys, right? People think I like Yeezys because of Ye. That wasn't my case because when I first had the 350 V2s, I thought it was trash. I didn't even want it. Until to this day, I don't even like 350s.
Really?
I do, but I don't. It's like I have a love it. Yeah, it's surprising, right?
Love hate.
So 2017, I had a pair of the V2s, but I never liked them. I sold them for resale. 2018 comes around, and Yeezys became more accessible, but I didn't know. So somehow in the summertime, I stumbled upon StockX, the app. And at that time, I didn't even know StockX was a thing. Somehow, Then I seen a pair of like Yeezys, and I'm like 500s. I copped it right away because it was so cheap. I didn't know that Yeezys were so cheap, so I'm like, what's going on? I gotta go buy it. And that accessibility is what brought me into the Yeezy brand, right? Because it wasn't reachable. And to some people, it still isn't reachable. But if you want them, you can get them. Like 95% of my Yeezys are for retail because I'm in the loop. Just be in the loop and have good thoughts. But anyways, so the Yeezy 500 brought me back into the sneaker culture. And that ever since then, I only been Yeezy because Jordan didn't bring me back. Even though I did have Jordan 1s. I had some fire Jordan 1s. Jordan is the GOAT, but I'm just Yeezy. That's just my vibe. But Jordan is the GOAT. But yeah, that kind of brought me back into the game 2018. And now I'm here, Yeezy everything. I said
Yeezy
a lot.
Everything. Yeezy everything. Did you hear all that? Yeezy everything. Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna ask, do you wear anything other than Yeezys right now?
Like I said, like it's a vibe. I'm telling you guys, like when you're into energy, it's a vibe, guys. Like when you're in there and it's just, that's the mood, right? That's just the mood. Like it's just Yeezy everything. Like it's just. You're
a fan of Kanye, right?
I was a fan of Kanye, but I became a fan of his shoes recently because of the innovation, pushing boundaries, something different. Something that's, I think is a little bit more exciting other than just changing the colorways and slapping on like a collab. I'm kind of tired of that stuff. And I like the fact that Ye's bringing polarizing design. He's pushing the boundaries. He's stepping outside of the box. He's basically like separating himself from the typical stuff that we see. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I like Jordan 4s. Those are fire. I like those things, but what's new? What's new? The Dunks and the Jordan 1s are exactly the same shoes, guys. Those are exactly the same shoes. It just has a little bit, Jordan 1's more sneaker, Dunks are more chunkier. It's the same type of palette, guys, the same thing. But I ain't gonna hate, that's what the people want. Give the people what they want.
Okay, so how many pairs of Yeezys do you have?
Oh, I forgot to count. So in total?
Guesstimate, quick guess.
Probably like 20.
Not bad,
that's not even that much.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna give away a few, like, they're just sneakers at the end I wear all my sneakers. They're just sneakers at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, some of them have a bit more resells than other, but they're just sneakers.
Okay, so he has about 20, I have 2. So, okay, and how much have you spent? So you did say you get them retail for the most part.
Oh, I forgot to calculate that.
How much have you spent? Guesstimate, you can guess. 5 racks?
No, probably like 3 to 4K. Probably 5 racks, she's right.
Okay,
probably 5 racks.
For the 20 pairs? Racks. That is not
probably 5 racks
bad.
To be honest, probably.
And right now, if you were to resell them, you can get a lot more.
Yeah, some models, you know, because I buy what I like. I don't buy into the hype because a lot of people, they buy hype. I actually, one of my favorite models actually was the one that brought me back into the sneaker culture, the Yeezy 500. And that's mainly because of, it looks futuristic, it looks retro at the same time, but that doesn't really have high resale. But don't get me wrong, actually don't get me wrong, like the OGs, those have resale now, not gonna lie. So actually, people are catching on to that model. They're catching on, but it's okay. To me, it doesn't matter. I like the model regardless. So the ones that have resale are like the foam runners, my slides. Slides, before they restocked, they were costing in my size $700. That's nuts, bro. There's no way I'm paying for that, guys. I pay retail only. But anyways.
Hashtag retail only.
Retail gang only.
Okay, so do you have a message for the man himself, Mr. West?
I have never thought about that.
I mean, you got a lot to say.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do, yeah. All right. Yo. The whole Yeezy team, y'all need to fix the damn sizes. It's really like annoying, guys. Make sure you fix the size. How do I go full size up and them shits is still tight? I'm cheesed, fam. Like, really fix this. Excuse my French. You guys really need to fix the sizes. Have some consistency with the sizes. Don't, like, you know what I mean? But other than that, the brand, like, you know, mix it up with the colorways. Nah, they're doing pretty good. But fix y'all sizes and just have consistency with the sizes. That's about it. That's all it really is. And you know what? The colorways this year has been the best year, like, ever. Like, this is probably like the best Yeezy year, and they're knocking everything out of the park. It brought back, this year has been so good that it brought back the hype. Like, the hype is at an all-time high right now, like, period. But anyways, that's about it.
So let's move on. I have a game for you. Since you are all about the Yeezys,
I'm excited for this.
we're going to test the skills. I'm going to show you 15 pictures of Yeezys, and you have to name them all.
Sick. I'm excited. Let's go. I'm excited.
All right,
this
let's
is gonna
set
be
it up. And we're gonna set a timer.
Oh snap. Okay. All right.
To see how fast you can name them.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Timer, are we set? In 3, 2, 1, go.
The Red October is next. That's the 750. I think the gum gray or something like that. That's the Wave Runners. That's the 1050 boots. I don't know the colorway though. It could be Moon Rock. I don't know the colorway. That's the Bread 350. That one's easy. That's the Zebra. That's the Turtle Dove. That's iconic, yeah. That's the Clay 700 V2. That's what I'm wearing right now. That could be the basketball version of Frozen Blue Quantums. Those are lit. They glow. Those are this is too easy. The Azurids. Those are the 700 V3s. This is the Magnet, the 700 Magnet. That's a 1020 boost, but I don't know the colorways of that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the colorways. That's one of my favorite V1s. Those are the V1 Mauves or Mauves. That's the MXT Moon. That's not the real picture, by the way. The MXT Moon Gray foam runners. That's the 700 MNV and Modern Vision Softers. I'm probably not pronouncing it properly.
And that's it.
Those are too easy.
Wow.
That was too easy.
I am impressed. I mean, I had to get these pictures and get the names. I was like, okay, which one? So what, I had the wrong picture or?
The MXT Moon, that wasn't the official picture.
No, the foam runners.
Yeah, the MXT Moon.
So, there you have it. So what's not real with that? Is like the
It's not the official colorway, but that's like the idea of, no, you're good, but it's not the official colorway, but you're good. It's not that serious.
I mean, you're good. I was just showing the picture.
I thought it would have been harder, guys. Honestly,
I didn't know how to make it any harder. Those are just the shoes.
The hardest way to do it is make them all 350 V2s, because those colorways, they all kind of look the same. It's very hard. Like,
but you would have got it.
I was studying them because I know that's the hardest one.
Well, you did really, really good.
Appreciate it.
You did good. He got pretty much all of them, right?
Just not the colorways, but I pretty much got all of them.
Hey,
it's good. It's okay.
With the 1050s, 950s.
No, she's right.
It's okay. It's okay. You're close. He said 1050, but it's 950.
Yeah, it's not the 1050, guys. I was wrong.
Oh, there's another one.
What?
I think it's the Pirate Black boots. Yes. You didn't know the colorway for the boots?
Yeah, they know the colorway. I don't know the
Black.
colorway for that. Yeah, that was wrong too.
Okay.
That was wrong. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I mean,
I'm sorry. I failed the community. No.
You were on the right track. You probably got what? That's like 3 wrong.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
for next time on though.
2 wrong. Okay. Oh, we'll accept that. You are still the Yeezy guy.
Let's get this, girl.
Good job. Okay.
I wanted to have perfect. I'm joking.
No, that's okay. You're close. You're off a little bit, but it's okay.
No, it's okay.
All right, let's get into the kicking it questions. So, what are your top 3 go-to pairs, and did you bring them?
I brought them.
Let's see 'em.
We'll bring them out. I brought like. We'll bring them on. Still, boom. I have a lot here. I'm telling you. Boom.
Top 3.
These count as 1. That's just me.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, you ready?
So wait, this is 1? This is 1. You have more.
This is 1.
You have more in the bag. Okay.
I have more in the bag. All right.
Okay.
So guys, this is the shoe. This exact silhouette brought me into the sneaker culture. So this is like my favorite silhouette, period. But yeah, guys, and I brought the 2 different variations of the colorway because this is called the In Flames, the 500 In Flames, and this is one of the newer colorways. And since 2018, people's been complaining because this was the only variation that we got, like monotones, right? So I brought them 2 because to show you the different variations of it. But anyways, so this color pop is called the In Flames mainly because of that sole, that orange sole. And this was what we've been asking for. People have been always complaining, Yeezy got to put a bunch of colors in the 500, blah, 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 blase, and we finally got it. This has some decent resale, and these are one of the more popular Yeezy this year, and probably the most popular 500 this year. This is one of my go-to shoes because it's the utilitarian vibe. You can wear this every day, like, you know what I mean, every day. And I brought you this color variation to show you that this is more of the OG vibe. And I'm counting them as one because they're all the same silhouette. This is the 500 high. Guys, I kid you not, I rotate amongst these, all of these, like every week. I'm not capping. Like, I don't wear these a lot. These are like my going out type of vibe, like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? But anyways, this one is the 500 high now. And I put them all as one because to me, they're the same shoe, but it just depends on your energy and your vibe. I would say for sure, this one's better for the fall, winter. You can wear these in the fall, winter, but the mesh makes it more breathable. But secretly, no one doesn't know, but this might be better than the low. It might be better than the lows, but I don't want to get into the details, guys. But trust me, when you could cover the pants, because that's a vibe right now, covering the shoe with your pants is a big vibe. And this has like it's just more satisfying covered than the lows, in my personal opinion. Sorry about this, in my personal opinion. And this design, guys, if you look at this silhouette, it looks like Jordan 12s because of that sole. That's actually a Kobe sole. And look right there, it has like a Jordan 6 vibe. So is it the 6 or the 7s? No, 7s. Yeah, it has like a 7 vibes right there. Someone said the Jordan 1s, but I feel like that was a stretch, to be honest. Jordan 13s, Jordan 12s for sure. And this is like one of my favorite, like these are my favorite silhouettes like of all time. So up next, we have one of the most polarizing designs in a long time. And you know what, guys? Nothing is new underneath the sun. You know what I mean? This is technically a Yeezy Croc. That's technically what it is. Ye does something, and you might be surprised other brands follow. You guys might be surprised that the dash shoe trend, the 700 V1 Wave Runner in 2017 was one of the sneakers that started that vibe, along with the Balenciagas. These are like an essential now. Like these are super hype. Like this is one of the hypest Yeezys right now, and I didn't pay resale. I paid retail for these, guys. I don't pay resale. I'm not gonna pay resale for a piece of foam, fam.
Okay.
But up next, guys, this is a second one of the most hypest Yeezys too. This is the foam runners first, the slides is next, and it's another foam, and I paid retail too. So this is the Yeezy suit slide. By the way, that foam runner was a sand colorway. This is the Yeezy suit slide, and this is my favorite brown because dark brown is very, very dressy. Anything that's brown is very dressy when it comes to like those timeless style guys, you know, with the suit and tie, like that timeless wear, right? This is a very, very dressy shoe. You might be surprised. You could put a suit in this, but you can dress it down, right? You can beat around in Walmart with it. Same thing with the foam runners. Like these two silhouettes are kind of the same. It just depends which one you want more. And these two are the two most popular Yeezys, but the slides are lit. But don't pay no resale for these foams.
All right, so those are your top 3.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some past releases that you wish you copped?
To be honest, guys, like
he has all of them.
Like I don't really care. Like past. Technically, she's right. Like these. You see these? I wanted the OG versions, but I'm like, I don't need them, bro. Like, it's not that serious sometimes. Most of my collections are 500s because I just like that silhouette. That's just my vibe. Like, I think that's the best Yeezy. Me personally, the material, the bang for your buck, and they're accessible, right? To me, the 500s are the best Yeezys. Me personally, it's just trust me. If you know, fam.
All right, so he doesn't have any past releases that he wish he copped because he copped them already. Now, are there any upcoming releases that you plan on going for?
It's like Ye has so much. I like newer designs. Like I don't care. Like retros are fire, guys. Like, but it's just like, what's new, fam? Like it's just.
So he's pretty much gonna go for whatever
is new. Don't get me wrong. If like Nike has like this one design, it looks like the Star. Is it the SPG or the S something? It's like it looks like a Star Wars space shuttle. That design is fire. It's very futuristic, eh? It's not no normal it's more futuristic than a lot of silhouettes, like period. Like it's like one of the most futuristic silhouettes. I like that. I would buy that, but like it's not accessible. Like you gotta pay resale for that.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the Yeezy 1020 boots Those are fire. I can see.
1020 or 950?
No, it's actually a newer boot. But anyways,
so the 1020s.
1020s, those are fire. Trust me, guys. I can see myself hopping out in the Tesla truck. You guys know, okay, the Cyber truck. Hopping out with the 1020 boots on with a white goose. Ooh, that's a big vibe. I'll tell you, that's a big vibe. And what's next? Okay, I also want the 450 in the, it's called the dark slate, the 450 in the dark slates. If you know what I'm talking about. These are all newer Yeezys, by the way. And I also want the Yeezy Quantums in the Onyx colorway. It's basically these, but all black. It's all black. It just seems like a vibe. I don't know. Like, it just seems like a vibe. And I also want these Quantums. Shouts out to Young Lord. He debuted them like a couple of weeks back. It was like a orange Quantum, but it's like the same silhouette, but it's like orange red. Like the whole silhouette is like orange red. It's a big vibe. It's kind of like infrared, but it's better. Trust me, it's better because it looks orange and it looks red. You wear red with it, it's gonna look red. You wear orange with it, it's gonna look orange. And those, I'm gonna get those. Like, you guys, the secret to copping, I don't have no bots. You just have to have tunnel vision. Like, I'm focused. And anytime I want to cop a pair of silhouette and I want it, I get it. Trust me. Like, I'm just like, nah, fam, I'm ready. But that's a whole different story. I'm done.
Well, there you have it. So keep it locked on his Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Follow me, guys. Prince Mark Anthony. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in.
No problem. We'll keep it locked on your page to see if you get these new Yeezys. We will be watching.
All right,
okay,
cool.
so you answered the Kicking It questions. We've got one more component to the show that we added. It's called Soul or Troll.
Soul or Troll? Let's see this.
This is kind of like a trolling box. You know, add a little fun to the show and kind of get to mess with your mind a little bit.
Okay,
so
cool.
it's going to be a question. It's either going to be trolling you about shoes or trolling you about life.
Okay,
all right?
Cool.
So I'm going to take one out. Oh, that's fun.
Let's see.
Would you rather sell all of your possessions or sell one of your organs?
All my possessions. Come on, guys. Come on. These are materialistic things, guys. Chill. Like, chill.
So
if anyone says keep their possession, you're not serious,
all
fam.
of those Yeezys are gone.
It's okay. I can get them back. Your organs is serious, guys. Like, you have to buy back another organ eventually.
Well, there
Come
you
on,
have
guys.
It. That was easy.
I want one more because I like
one more? Okay, let's do one more.
The scratches are actually lit, though. The scratches are lit still.
Let me see if I can pick one out here that's like, you know, really gonna pick your mind here. Let's dig deep. Okay. $1 million worth of shoes or $1 million home?
You know what? Are we getting the shoes for retail?
That's actually a really good question. That's a really good question. I'm gonna say no, because nowadays it's hard to get retail.
You know what? It's just good. It might be a first, but it depends on the location of the house too. It depends. Are we getting like good shoes? Like good shoes?
Any shoe you want. $1 million worth of shoes.
Yeah, you know what? You could go with this question. You could go either way because if you get if you get $1 million worth of shoes, the resale can go up in those. But also with the housing too, the resale can go up in those too. But it all depends on the location. You know, just to be safe and be more traditional. But sneakers have some serious value. You guys might be surprised. Don't sleep. But just to be safe, I'm gonna go with the housing. That's a good one.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's a very adult response. I'm proud of you. Okay, well there you have it. You kicked it with Mo. Thank you so much for joining me. And I guess we will catch you on the next episode of Kicking It with Mo.